What's up guys, it's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today's episode 24 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go.
At half-time.
Well done, young man, that was... Frost on my rollie look like grass in the morning. Now don't go help me try to shake my hand, I'm on.
Before we get into the Serie A fixture, we're going to do a recap on the Coppa Italia semi-final leg 1. So, semi-final of the Coppa Italia leg 1 of 2. It is Milan playing against Juventus. Now, Milan had just lost in the derby to Inter 4-2, conceding 4 goals in one half, but showed very positive signs of good football. So Pioli went with the same lineup from the derby. The only change was that Calabria was put in place for Conti. That being said, the first half of the Coppa Italia was not bad, but we did receive many yellow cards. Paolo Valeri was the referee. A lot of controversial calls and whatnot, but at the end of the day, the damage was done. The yellow cards had been given. So, in the first half, we played not the best brand of football, but we created more chances. We created more attacking chances than Juventus. And it looked like at the half we were almost about to score, but then, you know, the halftime whistle blew and it was like, okay, we gotta go halftime and go back to the drawing board and come back. So we come back from the first half and we go into the second half, which we created more opportunities again in the second half. But then Rebic gets a lucky volley goal and we go up 1-0. With us going up 1-0, we kept attacking, trying to create more opportunities to score another goal. And in the 71st minute, there was a second yellow card given to Theo Hernandez. Now, in my opinion, I believe that he didn't deserve the first yellow card, but things happen. Theo Hernandez gets a red card. Diego Luxau comes on. Rebic gets subbed off. We're playing with 10 men. And us playing with 10 men didn't look so bad. It looked like we were going to be able to get the win. Pioli made a couple more substitutions, put on Paquetá, put on Alexis Salamakers. And then in the 90th minute, the controversial call of all time, there was a cross put into the box by Juventus player. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to bicycle kick it. He gets contact on the ball, but his bicycle kick gets hit on the arm of Calabria, who is diving to head the ball away. His body's facing away from the ball, so he can't really see the ball, but he's jumping to head the ball away, and the ball strikes him on the arm. Is it a penalty or is it not? I would say it's not a penalty because he wasn't looking at the ball, but also in the replay it kind of looks like he is enlarging his body. But then there's the argument that you're jumping, like your body is naturally going to be enlarged. Anyways, Paolo Valeri goes to VAR, they check, it's a penalty, Cristiano Ronaldo steps up in the 90th minute, scores straight down the middle against Donnarumma, 1-1. With that being said, we're going to be missing very key players in the next fixture. Theo Hernandez with the red card. Ibrahimovic has been suspended because he got a yellow card against Torino. He got a yellow card against Juventus, so he will not be playing in the second leg. And I believe Castillejo will also be suspended, getting a yellow card in the previous game and getting a yellow card at this game too. Overall, it was a good game. It was a good way to bounce back from the derby. Positive signs of football that we are playing, but we just need to keep our heads high. We got to move over it, just figure out how we're gonna get a win in the second leg and make it to the Coppa Italia final. Transfer rumors and news that I have for you guys. Giacomo Bonaventura may not get a contract extension. There was a rumor that a contract extension had been in the talks for him after scoring against Napoli and scoring important goals. but his form is kind of dipped and he hasn't really been playing at his best. So if his contract does not get renewed, Roma and Fiorentina are interested in Giacomo Bonaventura. Donnarumma, also, who is contracted until 2021, has rumored interest from Chelsea, Man United, PSG, and Real Madrid. We have Sirigu as the rumored replacement, just in case. Alessio Romagnoli, also contracted to 2021, also has interest from Atletico Madrid. Scouts will be at the game against Torino to watch him. Zlatan Ibrahimovic may retire this season, or he may not retire. The board has said that the decision is up to him. If Ibrahimovic decides to retire, he could take a director's role at Milan, but we will see what will happen. So now we will be going into Serie A fixture number 24. Milan versus Torino. Previously in the last fixture, Torino versus Milan, Torino beat Milan 2-1, in which Andrea Bellotti scored 2 goals in a span of like 10 minutes, I believe. Milan were just bad on defense, not paying attention, unaware, and you can see 2 goals. We were winning 1-0 with a goal from Theo Hernandez, where he did the infamous salute celebration. But yeah, today's lineup is kind of similar to the lineup that we used in the Derby and in the Coppa Italia. The only changes that have been made is that Hakan Çalhanoğlu will not be playing, but Lucas Paquetá is getting his first start, so we love that. Into the first half of the game, Milan are playing home against Torino, and the game started off well. We started creating chances right off the bat, started attacking. It felt like this game was under control against Torino. We kept pressing, trying to figure out a way, and finally, in the 25th minute, there's a cross that's played in from Castillejo, and Rebic gets a touch on it. Now, when I saw this play in action, I knew immediately that Rebic was going to score. I called it before it happened. I was like, Castillejo crosses, Rebic goal. And lo and behold, Rebic scores again, scoring his 5th goal of the season. I read earlier this week that Milan are looking to activate the buyout clause for Ante Rebic so that he can be a permanent transfer, which would be very good business for Milan as of right now. But Milan kept playing this way in the first half. They kept trying to find another way to score, but we weren't lucky. Before the half ended, we had Simon Kjaer go down with an injury. He had an awkward landing, which led to him being subbed off, and Mattia Gabbia making his Serie A debut. Gabbia played earlier this year in the ICC fixtures, and he looked pretty solid and confident. With that being said, Gabbia was also in contention with Mattia Caldara, who actually left to go to Atalanta on loan with the obligation to buy. At the half, we had the 1-0 goal. Rebic scored, and it seemed like Milan were on their way to 3 points. Second half starts, and again, we are back in it again, trying to play the same style of football that we had played earlier. We created a lot of opportunities in the first, I'd say in the first couple of minutes of the half. With the creation of our opportunities, a lot of them were wide and a lot of them were wasted. We had the opportunity for Zlatan to score. He tried to curl it to the top of the net and it just went wide. It would have been a beautiful, beautiful goal. We also had Castillejo having a shot go wide in the game as well. For the most part, the team looked pretty solid. Paquetá playing today, he did pretty well. He had a few odd moments and made a couple of mistakes. In the 69th minute, Pioli decided to make a change and take off Bonaventura and put in Paquetá. Now, in about the 60th minute-ish, I thought that a change needed to be made because Milan were playing a little bit less, a little more relaxed. And I thought that Castillejo looked a little bit tired and needed to come off, and Leao would be, the right option. But Bonaventura comes on for Paquetá in the 69th, and then later on in the 88th, Rafael Leao comes on for Rebic. We held on and got the 3 points. Milan had 51% possession, 15 shots, 1 on target. We really need to learn how to be clinical on our finishing, or at least get shots on target and be more dangerous, because it's games like this where we score 1 goal, go 1-0 up, and a team gets 1 opportunity and they score and it's 1-1 and we drop points or we end up losing. So it's not the Milan we want to see. We got the win. That's another 3 points in our book. We are doing the best that we can. We're winning our battles as we go. But with this win, this knocks us back into 8th place in the Serie A. We have 35 points. We are tied with Verona and Parma. Napoli is behind us in 9th with 33 points. Roma is above us at 5th place with 39 points. We are trying to get to that 4th place spot where Atalanta has 45 points, but it's not looking likely. So Europa League is more likely at this point. I'd just like to say good game for Benacer. Even though he did get a yellow card, he's had 11 yellow cards this season, which is absolutely ridiculous. But he's been very defensively disciplined. Kessié looks like he's been better on the ball, and the partnership between Kessié and Benacer looks very nice. Romagnoli is out there making a statement for himself. He is showing why he's the captain of the team and defending his butt off. He's a brick wall now and nobody can get past him. He had a good game against Inter. He had a good game against Juventus. He's having a good game now against Torino. Hoping that this momentum continues. Kair being out, hopefully it's not a serious issue or a serious injury. Hopefully it's a minor injury. He'll be out for 1 or 2 games. Because Leo Duarte is out, that means Mattia Gabbia or Matteo Musacchio would have to step in, which wouldn't be too bad, but it seems like Kair and Romagnoli have a good partnership. Also like to say a good game for Castillejo, creating the assists, creating opportunities to score. We don't miss Suso. That's just the honest to God truth. We don't miss Suso. Suso did score at Sevilla this week, which is also great. Good game for Rebic, scoring again. This man is on fire. He has a hot streak, and I hope it doesn't stop. I hope he continues. I think he has 5 goals now. He's tied. He has 4 or 5 goals. Not the best game for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Did create opportunities, but couldn't score. If you watch the game, you could see visibly that Ibrahimovic was upset that he couldn't score or get certain shots on target. Might be going through some rough times, but overall, he's still the pivotal point of this team. It makes a huge difference whether he's on the pitch or off the pitch. Him coming to the side has definitely brought greatness. So yeah, I'm just happy for the 3 points. We're moving into 8th place. Hopefully Parma or Hellas Verona drops points the next week, because we're trying to get that 5th or 6th place spot so that we can move up the table and get European football. I will see you guys next week where we're playing Fiorentina away from home. But that's all I have for you guys. Forza Milan. Peace.